All right, we are live for a little impromptu live stream here. How's it going, everybody? Doing another Megatron draw stream, and today I just want to do a little stream to have a little bit of work to do on a little gift for my niece, actually, because her birthday's in a couple days. So I decided, I might as well just I'm going to work on this. I might as well stream it. So right now I'm actually going to be working on Jasmine, because my niece's favorite Disney princess is Jasmine. So we'll be going to work on this. And today we're just going to be transferring it and maybe doing some light inks on her. And then I guess throughout the week I'll just do the colors because I have to work on another commission soon as well. I get started on that today. So now I'm obviously using my brand new light pad. Not too sure if I've shown this on the channel yet, but it's nice. But it's a lot bigger than my old one, which is right here, which was just like a 9x12. But now it's a lot bigger, so I have a lot more space. I can transfer larger pieces of art that are on like a 11x17 paper. So it'll make things a lot more fun, I think, because now I can do bigger pieces going forward. So comfortable here. But yeah, just decided to do a very simple sort of over the shoulder sort of pose. It's just kind of the easiest thing to do at the time. So we're just kind of for our transfer, we just kind of trace over the original inks here onto a new sheet of blending card, just a dull pencil, and we can make adjustments to these lines if we think they could be better. I'm just going to adjust. Just going to make that a little bit wider on Jasmine. I also want to kind of talk about when I was at the convention yesterday, because I kind of posted a bunch of stuff on both my YouTube, my Twitter, and even a little bit on Instagram, which I need to start promoting more. I just don't use my Instagram very much, so I don't promote it. But I'm just terrible at social media. So yeah, it's like much work. So I just want to draw. But this one could be a little bit bigger. But yeah, so the convention, for those who weren't following my Twitter, I met Peter Collin and Frank Welker and Jody Benson at the convention in my town. So that was a lot of fun. Now I did meet Peter and Frank a couple of years ago, back in I think 2019 at the Vegas Toy Con. But yeah, today it was great to see them once again. You know, I knew that I had to go see them because I know that they're don't want to sound rude, but they are getting a little bit older. But so I kind of made one, and I've kind of learned from my mistake with Carrie Fisher when she came to town, and I didn't go for an autograph or anything with her, which kind of bums me out to this day. Is I missed out on a pretty big opportunity. So I promise myself never to do that again. Like if someone if you want to meet, like I kind of have the mindset of if you want to meet someone that means a lot to you, just go ahead and do it. Like don't worry about the financial thing, unless it's like really, unless you're in a really dire circumstance financially. But if you can afford it and you can make the time for it, then I'd say go for it. Because sometimes you may only get one chance, and so it was really, really special though meeting them again. I actually got to spend a little more time with them actually at the convention this time around, because the Vegas one was a lot more busy. And so I actually got to have a little bit more of a conversation with Peter and Frank. It was a lot of fun. Both were really, really kind, very, very gentlemanly, very, just really, really humble guys. So it was really, really cool to kind of meet them once more. Yeah, I might show off the autographs. I won't show the photo op I got with them just because I want to show my face. But But I also met Jody Benson because I was getting that as a gift for my nieces. Although it's only one of my niece's birthday coming up, but I got a gift that's kind of meant for both of them. For my oldest niece a couple months ago, so I think it's only fair that I do one for both of them. But I'm also doing this for my youngest because that's what I do. Still trying to figure out what to do for them on Christmas though, because I think the birthday gift I gave them in April really tops anything else I've ever done for them. So gotta top that one. But, it's a good problem to kind of have, because you're always trying to get better. It's a good way to kind of challenge yourself. Kind of just being random with the way where I am. With that chain, I'll keep my. Yeah, one thing you want to kind of keep in mind is that if you have the power button right by your arm, you want to make sure you have a sleeve on when you're doing the transfers, because that way you don't like turn it off by accident, like with my finger. There, so little tip if you guys are using light pads as well. So I highly recommend, if you don't want to use a printer or if you don't have the means of money to afford like a good printer, like get a light pad. Like they're pretty inexpensive, and if you just want to get a quick like a tracing of a drawing rather than having to go through the problem of just printing something off and then all that jazz. All that Jasmine. And I'll just make the hair a little bigger there. It'll be a little more PG, so you can't do anything too naughty, because it is for some children. You gotta be cognizant of that. Hey, I think we got everything. All the important information anyways. I'm just gonna bring this out just a little bit more. Should tweet the stream out. What? Not thinking. Usually don't go live on Sundays, at least not anymore. Used to go live on Sundays, but I switched over to Saturdays. The Mac streams at around 12 my time, and so I wouldn't be able to catch his show. I did my stream. I do them Saturday now. So crazy how so much has happened in so little time, at least to me. I'm just taking these little tapes off. I think we're pretty much done here. Yeah. Gonna start on the inks. Hopefully not mess it up. Not have to. That way I don't have to redraw this. But this is kind of just a quick way to get a transfer on if you don't want to go through the hassle of getting a expensive like printer. Which I'm still thinking about doing at some point, but I'm just a little bit not on the immediate sort of a to-do list. Yeah, for me. All right, let's find my channel. So move the light pad. Just get in my way. Oh, there I am. Copy link address. Go to Twitter. And then I'll just put my light pack on the side. Unplug it, and then plug my light back. There. All right. All right. Let's get my Twitter link. My real quick, someone's tagging me something. Or liking stuff. Yeah. Hey, Snort. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I was just tweeting out my stream. Working on Jasmine. Started as finishing the transfers now. I can do some inks. Which should be pretty easy. It's a pretty simple drawing. So I'm just going to pull up my pens. Extra sheet of paper for testing out pens before I lay them down. Let's grab some line paper. But yeah, so maybe after the stream we'll do a little show and tell of the from the convention today or yesterday. Although the convention's still going on, but I don't think I can afford to go a second round. But that's okay. I got what I wanted. So I think we'll start with the hair. And since we're doing Disney characters, we're going to be very, very bold and soft to the lines and very, simple. Curves and Disney lines. And we'll save the rounded bit for later. So I'll use a template for that. Oh, didn't do the collar. That's okay. It's very simple. We'll do that last. She has a little jewel on her neck, I just realized. Right. And then let's do the big swooshing bit on her hair. She kind of has like 3 segments to her hair. She has this one starting point, then she has this little ball, and then she kind of has like the end sort of tip here. She's kind of curling around her body because that way I don't have to draw a whole lot of her backside. Oop, a little too far. That's okay. She's got black hair, so I don't have to worry too much about mistakes here. Yeah, pretty quickly. And like I said, this is a very impromptu stream. I just kind of started doing this. I don't know, maybe we can just maybe we'll get started on the colors. I usually like to let the inks dry for a bit. So maybe what I'll do is I'll let the ink dry once it's done. I like to give it a few minutes before I start laying colors in. Because you want the ink to kind of settle before you start bringing in alcohol markers. But I might be able to bring in some color real quickly, actually. Moving pretty fast here. Very simple drawing here, so. Okay, we'll do the eyebrows. She has a bit more larger, sort of pronounced eyebrows. One thing I will not do actually is I won't be filling the black areas just yet because I will be saving that for when I do the colors. There's another thing to kind of, because you can accidentally smudge the ink if you have too harsh of black. So I'm going to kind of wait until we get to that stage. But yeah, I think it's been a while since I actually went to the convention, actually. I was kind of talking about earlier. There hasn't been many people I wanted to meet recent days. Let's see. Well, before this one, I think the last one I met some of the Overwatch actresses, actually. I met Widowmaker, Sombra, and Symmetra's voice actresses. So they were very, very nice. They were very, very sweet. And the year before that, I think, let's see. I'm trying to remember when I met Kevin Conroy. I think that was the same year I met Diva and Mercy's voice actresses from Overwatch. I think so. It might be a different one. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I've met some pretty interesting people over the years. Met Susan Eisenberg, the voice of Wonder Woman from the Justice League cartoons, as well. I was like one of the very first conventions I actually went to, actually. So that was pretty cool. Let's kind of thicken up that eyelash. And then I met Peter Cullen and Frank Welker in Vegas for the 2019 ToyCon, which was kind of a funny story how that kind of came about. Get his mouth going. There we go. Just need to grab my oval templates. Do a little crest on the head, and then I can erase it, and I'll show off kind of what I got in the convention. I can't show off everything. I'll show off the main two though. Just because some of them one of them has my face on it, and the other one has the names of my nieces on it. So show that off right here. Let's see. Need more rounded templates. It's a little too wide or narrow. I need to reorganize my floor here. Fine. Let's do it. Oh, there you go. It's on my desk. Let's see. Watch, not even gonna work. Oh, perfect. Perfect fit. All right. It's a little bit unfocused there. And we'll do beautiful. All right. Now we can do some erasing. And we're just using a kneaded eraser, which you can get from Michael's and just about any other art store, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let me just check a picture of Jasmine real quick. So I can't remember if she has like blue or brown like highlights in her hair. Kind of get that right here. Not YouTube, Google. Nope. Just trying to make a mental note. Okay. Okay, so some pictures have a little bit of a blue sort of a shine to it. So we'll do that. We'll start with a black, then we'll move into a blue. We'll do the hair. But we'll do the hair last because it's going to be big black marker. And so we'll do the skin first, and we'll do a little bit of the cloak or sash, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called. Part of her dress. Let's use this guy for the rest here. Just to clean her up. And yeah, probably going to do a lot of frame shopping this week or on Thursday because when I get paid. And I spent a lot of money. It's a convention actually I went to yesterday. Got 3 autographs and a picture, and plus a ticket for admission. So I am just enjoying my life right now. Staying away from all shopping sites and all that. Before we move on to colors, just want to touch up the inks. Add the little jewel around her neck. Okay. Snag a picture of. Okay. It's kind of a rounded shape. Let's see if we got that. Or we'll do this. We'll come in later with a Pashka and make this work. It'll make more sense. Oop, and this didn't fully erase. But it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll be going over some blacks anyways. Just gonna get the face all cleaned up. Okay, I think Jasmine is pretty much ready to go. Just cleaning it up. Want to touch up the lines here. All right, let's go start. Let's see. Oh, shit, hold on. Didn't have my microphone and my headphones plugged in. Good though. And there we have our Jasmine inks. Now we just need to go through and start coloring. But first I'm going to let the ink sort of settle for a bit. I don't want to mess around with it too much while it's still kind of drying, so to speak. You know, I want to make sure it's all cleaned up. And then in the meantime, I'll just kind of show off what I got at the convention yesterday. So I gotta be careful which ones I show off. So I can't show this one because it has my face on it. Or maybe I can if I just cover my face up with it. But we'll do that one last. But let's see. Okay, so we can show this one, and might be able to show that one if I'm careful. But okay. But this one is from Frank Welker. This print, which I'm keeping in this little card stock sort of mailer from Staples. But yeah, I got this from Frank Welker when I was at the convention. And now I did give him that colored piece I did a couple months ago of Megatron, and also the Prime. I gave that to Peter Collin as well. You should be able to find the streams for those on my channel somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, so that was really cool. I got to meet, you know, it's kind of funny how it all kind of went about actually, because I met Peter Collin first. I'll explain that one first. I'll grab the Peter Collin one. Kind of explain the story behind at the convention. It was kind of a funny story how everything kind of turned out. And then we got the Peter Collin. Such a good one. Such a good one. Autograph. I got mentioned now. I got his first. He was the first one I got a autograph of, because I got to the convention really early. I think I got there around 8:50, and so I was able to get in relatively early, get my tickets in, get my badge activated and all that. And yeah, I got in line. I think I was like 5th in line to meet Peter. So that was it's pretty cool. So this the old saying of early bird gets a worm. Not wrong, because that was a really cool thing. And I gave him obviously that other Prime coloring that I did. Also on the channel. I think I did on the channel at least. Yeah, I think I did. So I have to show that. I think I didn't. Actually, I don't think I took a picture of it actually before I gave it to him. So I have to find a screenshot on my stream. But yeah, the funny thing with Frank Welker was we were in line for both Peter and Frank or I was in line for Peter and Frank. But when it came down to Frank, because we ran out of time, because he had a little panel to get to, which I couldn't attend, unfortunately, because I had to. You couldn't pay. I thought that you could just like pay in person, or that it was like a free thing based on admission. I was kind of confused by it, so I couldn't really attend it. But that's okay. I'm sure it'll be online somewhere someday. But yeah, so he had to leave at around 11 o'clock, and so but the thing was, I was like right in line, like the last person. I was the first. I was like kind of on right. I was right about to have my turn to go meet Frank, but then that was when they kind of said, "Oh, we got to cut the line short right here, guys. Sorry." It's like, so because he had to go and leave, do the little panel thing, so I had to kind of wait a couple hours for him to come back to get the autograph from him. So, but it was well worth it. It was well worth it in the end. And just meant more time spent, seeing them and all that. And so in the meantime, I kind of just like left the line, which I probably shouldn't have, which I don't know. I didn't. I'll explain later. So, but when he left to go do his thing, I kind of left the line because I wanted to go get Ariel's autograph, because that was for my nieces. And I'll kind of show that off real quick. I met Jody Benson there. which is, you know, she's a very, very, very sweet lady. Very, very nice, very professional and all that. So. And I'll show it off, but I have to be very careful. Here, a sticky note or something, just to cover up the name. So I don't want to put my niece's name on. Thought I had sticky notes somewhere. All right, well that'll have to do. But I got this print for my nieces, and obviously in the corner, that's where, you know, she signed it. Yeah, so I went to go meet her, and then I was like, yeah. So, and then after that, I got back in line for Frank, but I was kind of because I got rid of I left my spot, I kind of got like 10th or 9th in line. So, but I still got the autographs. That's all that matters. Yeah. But it was a very long couple hours of waiting in line to meet Frank and Peter, or for Frank, and then and after that I just kind of took a break because I had to wait a little bit. I think like under an hour or like 30-40 minutes for the photo op. So I guess I'll show that. I must be really, really careful about it, but gonna grab something real quick. Gonna cover my face. I don't want to expose myself. But then I got a picture with Peter and Frank, which was very, very, very cool. So yeah, two really good guys. Actually, Frank actually recognized me. It was kind of cool that he actually recognized me, because I know that you see a lot of faces at conventions. So, yeah, he recognized me because I also gave him the Megatron drawing and all that. It's always reassuring. It's always like a good day when, you know, an actor and someone you really admire gives you a really nice like compliment about your work. So I'll just put that away, and we'll get back to Jasmine. That was a really good day yesterday at the con. All right, Jasmine. And actually, I think I might have to touch this up later on. It's okay. It's a little wonky there. Okay, now let's do this. We'll see. Well, we'll just start with the skin tones. I think we'll start with an EO2. She is from, I think she's Egyptian, so we have a more darker shade of skin tones. Not too dark. She was never really dark. She's more warm. Sort of a lighter brown. Well, lightish brown. It could work for like shadows. And then grab some YRs. So I think yellow is a really good color for darker skinned characters, I kind of find. Really helps make them more vibrant and pop out more. I think we use copper for the eyes, like I usually do with my brown eyes. Just kind of make them more vibrant, more have more color to them. Okay, so we'll start with the YR000, our base color. not too sure how much I'll be getting done today, because I kind of want to make sure I catch a Macamee stream, which is about 12 o'clock my time. So. Do a little indication of the chin, but not too much. We want to be very, very soft with our ladies here. Hey, Power, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Just doing a little sketch because I didn't really get the stream yesterday because I was all out at the convention, my town here, meeting Frank and Peter. It's a great day yesterday for me. Well, I met Ariel as well, but that one was more for my nieces. Even though I do love The Little Mermaid, it's like my nieces probably love it a lot more than I do. So. Yeah, so I kind of just did it as like sort of a, I met Peter and Frank yesterday at the convention. That was really, really cool. Got an autograph from both, and then I got a picture taken with them. Maybe I'll show it. I'll show it at the end of the stream, because I know some people might just be dropping in. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and obviously I met Ariel's voice actress, Jodie Benson, who was very, very nice, very, very kind. Yeah. Oh, there's a little pencil line I didn't erase. I'll show it there. That's no good. But yeah, we're also doing, but today we're doing Jasmine because it's my niece's favorite. So on top of the Ariel print, Little Mermaid print, I'll also be giving this to her because the print is more of a gift for both of them. And since my older niece's birthday is back in April, and then I did the whole frame for them. And so I know that I might as well get a gift for both of them as well this time around as well. The Ariel autograph, which only problem with that though is when they get older, they'll have to fight Mortal Kombat style in order to fight over or decide who keeps it when they get old and move out and stuff. But, I could always fix that by going and meeting like Ming-Na Wen or some of the other voice actresses of classic Disney. So. Okay, too. That's a very subtle muscle there. I'll bring the EO 002. And we'll start transitioning to some of the darker colors. Right here, I'm just kind of pulling the original the YR000 colors. I'm just kind of pulling them, just kind of following the same sort of pattern. Initially drew color with them, and kind of just like pulling them a little bit forward. Just to make a more natural transition. That makes sense. Try to keep this like kind of area a little more brighter. Almost like there's a light shining on her or something. I gotta do this, and then later tonight I'm gonna get started on another commission. So I have a job. I have a commission from someone from work who wants me to draw something for him. So I'll be doing that as well. Yeah, drink here. But yeah, today's been a good day. As well. This is kind of the beauty of conventions and stuff like that, is you really get to just kind of wind down, be around the same kind of people that are in the same sort of things as you know. Oh, I'm not. Although it is kind of although it was really really crowded this year, so I was very very eager to get out. As much as I want to stay longer and look at all the stuff, I cannot do big crowds like that. You know? But there's a lot more people at the convention as well. I didn't really get a chance to meet them personally. I mean, I saw them from afar, obviously, but like people like Ross Marquand, who played Professor X, the guy I met. I saw Phil Lamar there, Ash actors. Tom Cavanaugh was there, Daniel Pennebaker. So there's a lot of other people there. I think the Lois and Clark from the TV show was there as well. The newer show, not Dean Cain. Yeah. Would have loved to see Dean Cain, actually. That'd be really cool. All right. I'm going to bring in E01. I'm not going to worry about the line there, the pencil line. Just be erased because it's important to get the colors going, because you don't want to waste the time on the you sometimes, because you kind of have to work a little bit fast with Copics or for the colors to kind of blend seamlessly. Look at that. It's already starting to turn more Egyptian-like. A little bit of cheekbone, not too much, because I'm not going to be. I'm trying to go for like a Wonder Woman sort of style. She's a. I kind of see Jasmine having more softer features than like a Wonder Woman or what have you. You know. All right. Let's see. We bring back the YR000. I'm just going to blend out the more recent colors just added. Just kind of blend all three colors we just used together as we go. Just to kind of soften it up a bit. Let's see, does Jasmine have any sort of eyeliner? Just kind of curious about that. Not really. Not really a makeup girl, is she? All right. Might add just a little bit of a darker shade to her eyes, though, or her eyelids or whatever. Use EV71 or E71, not EV. I was using this for some shadows. worry about the eyebrows too much. I will be going over them with some black. I think I'll add the yellow next on top of this. Just a hint, though. Nothing too major. Get her backside, so to speak. Okay, and we'll bring in the Y21 or the YR21. No, I think it should be a lighter shade actually. I'll test it out on the shoulder real quick. Yeah. I'm just going to go over the brown areas. Then I'll bring in some more earth tones, kind of dull the yellow, but kind of keep the same sort of warmth, kind of transitioning over, if that makes any sense. You'll kind of see it. I kind of did the same thing for, I think I did this for Tiana and for like Cyborg and Bumblebee when I did those pieces. Yellow is really, really a good color to use on like dark skin characters. Kind of found. This helps kind of warm them up, so to speak, you know. That was it. 11 o'clock. So we got about an hour left till max stream. I'll kind of take a break and then, well, I'll probably just work on this while I'm watching max stream, but it might look a little weird right now with the yellow on her skin, but once we get some more earth tones going on top of that and blending it, it'll seem more purposeful, I think. Okay, that should be good enough. I'm going to bring in EO2 now. A slightly darker earth tone. Then I'll come back in with a YR000 once again. So kind of help create the more orangey, sort of, not orangey, but I guess it kind of, she has a little bit of orangey brown. Hard to kind of explain. It's actually kind of funny at the convention, actually, because there was a guy in line or kind of next to us. He was like, "Who the hell is Frank Welker? Who's this guy?" And then just like a bunch of the people in line were just like, "Are you kidding me? Like, you don't know who Frank Welker is? He's been in every cartoon ever." So funny. And they were like, "He was in Transformers. He was in Scooby Doo. He was in Garfield. You know, like Inspector Gadget. Yeah, you don't know who Frank Welker is." It's like this guy's. It's funny because that guy was way older than me. It's like how do you not know? It's like you grew up, you were born before Transformers came about, probably. But I know that some people are just normies; they don't really know actors very well. But it's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a ton of actors I don't know anything about who are very famous and all that, but it's like, how do you not know who Frank Welker is? You know, it's like, have you not seen Scooby Doo, Transformers? Even heard of it? It's like he's pretty much in every cartoon of the '80s. Yeah, '80s and '90s. So. Okay. YR000. Blend those colors out like we do. Kind of push a little bit more into the white zone. So we'll just keep it at that. This is a pretty sharp look for skin tone. We'll see. I have maybe one more shade. But it was kind of cool at the convention because Phil Lamar was actually not too far away from Peter and Frank. So it's like, yeah, Jon Stewart chilling out with Prime and Megatron, or Jazz, because he was Jazz in the animated cartoon. So yeah, Prime, Megatron, and Jazz all together. So it was a good day. Good day at the convention. I gotta show up the pictures too. I show the signed autographs as well as the photo op. Just gonna need some juice. Fall with me. And so, use you so much. Might need a new marker soon. Working on another thing of refills. Need a refill for the refills. I'm gonna move this over so don't spill all over it by accident. And refilling markers is very simple. You just pull out the nib, short that shit down, and then put it back in. And you can get replacement nibs as well at certain stores or online. Whatever works best for you. If you're into the Copic game. Just put you over there to the side. No spillage. Let's get back to smoothing out the skin. Oh yeah, much better. All right. Does she have a red lipstick? I think she does. Let's see. Yeah, she does. I'm kind of glad my nieces are into like Disney characters and stuff. It's given me a lot to kind of learn over the years. What's going on here? There we go. I think when it does that. All right. I'm going to try a little bit of the reddish brown. So do it a little bit in one area. If I don't like it, it might be a little too dark, but I'll just use it for like shadows here real quick. Just shadows, nothing more. That's the extent of what we'll do with that color. Might try a sedan. Yeah. Not the car sedan, just the color. I'm starting on a Tesla. Things are ugly. Okay, and we'll just bring back the EO2. So 11, 16. Probably got about 30, 40 minutes left. I'll be done at least 5, 10 minutes before Max goes live. So. Now we get back to shitting on whatever we're shitting on today. What we seem to be doing on that channel nowadays. All right, bring back the YR000. right, I'll bring in some more lighter shades here. Something like this. This one. This guy needs a refill as well. Yo, one coming up. Ooh. What? Yeah. Shit. I spilled. I'm bleeding. I want my blood orange. Be careful. That's why you gotta be careful. And that's why it's important to refill your markers away from your drawing, because that might happen. A little spillage. That's okay. Now, why are you falling fucking down for? Okay. I think I'll do a little bit of a rosy red sort of color. Or you know. I think this will be the last one I use. All right, that's going to be it for Jasmine, at least for her skin tone. Let's see how much can we get done today. A couple. So we'll start on the blues, the light blue. Yeah, we can do it real quick. We can do that as well as on. I think the thing on here is supposed to be blue. So not mistaken. Yep. So we'll do that, and then we'll probably call it a wrap after that, and we'll maybe we'll do the golds as well, and then I'll just do the hair while I'm working. Maybe we'll do the hair. Actually, it shouldn't be too hard to do the hair. Put purple and maybe a little bit blue added to it. Just gonna add a bit more pizzazz. Start with black. I probably should cut it short, the stream short at 11:40, because I do want to show off the prints again for those who haven't been here for the whole stream. But not too sure I want to do that now because I just got my hands covered in Copic ink. I don't want to get my print sticky, so. Just replay the video, replay the stream. Black might need a refill. Use it so much. I think it's pretty good progress, I think. So, bring on my black. Oh, black. Just trying to spill this time. If so, we might be in trouble. There we go. Let's tidy up this area. Time is at 11:33. Moving pretty fast. Hopefully I can get the hair done. Might push it a bit, because Mag usually streams for a pretty long time, so not too worried about it missing it. Okay, let's bring in some blue. Start with dark blue. This is B26. She has blue highlights in one of the pictures I saw, so we're going to do that. It makes sense because kind of blue highlights usually kind of adds a bit more youth, I feel like, rather than gray. Because gray kind of shows more age when you add like gray highlights to a character's hair, like a Batman, you know. All right. A little more black here. Fill that in a little more. Okay, I'm gonna add some purple now. I think this will be the last color we add in the hair, at least for the string. I'm just adding purple just to kind of add some extra sort of depth to the hair, to the blue highlights here. Yeah, a little bit more time. We'll do another shade, and then we'll go from there. I want to darken up some of these black areas a little bit more, losing its sort of depth here. Just black that off. But yeah, we're almost there. Almost there with the hair. Kind of lighter blue. Just kind of tidy up the highlights. Very light strokes here, nothing too big. It's 11:40, so we will be calling a wrap right for this. Just want to go to the bathroom before my stream starts. I'll do that. I'll fix up the hair a bit more while I'm watching Max stream. But that's what we got so far on Jasmine. Got the hair, got these skin tones going, so we're almost there. I'm not too sure if I'll be doing a background for this one. I think that just like the simple white might look really sharp for this one. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do like the comic book sort of styled panel in behind her or something like that, or like a window sort of thing. But who knows? But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Power and Snort and whoever else was lurking in the chat for this little kind of impromptu stream. I didn't really plan this. I just kind of decided to turn my camera on and stream for about an hour, almost 2 hours, almost. Holy shit! Just because I had nothing else to do. I was already working on this anyway, so I was like, I might as well turn the camera on. I didn't really get to stream this week as well as last weekend, so. But I should be back to normal, but I probably won't next weekend because it's my niece's birthday. So, but the weekend after, I should be good if I'm not working. Check my schedule, but in any case, that's going to be it for Jasmine for now. Anyways, I'm gonna be working at obviously, watching Max stream, and maybe if he invites me on, I'll come back in. But I don't usually like to go on big panels of YouTubers, though. Not that I don't want to go on them, but because I usually on my end I usually get kicked out just because of the really bad connection. So it's on my end, though. It's on my end. My computer's just not built for streaming. Like I can barely stream. Like it's a miracle I'm able to stream like on my own here. So. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys around.